Yes.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Well, hopefully it'll be kind of fun. Moving in is always much more fun than moving out, I guess. Um, and Carolina, welcome to class. Carolina, how's it going?
Hello, teacher. I am doing well, and you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Carolina, I don't think we talked about what you're gonna do tomorrow. Do you have any plans?
For tomorrow, I am going to. I'm going out with my family
So,
because. Sorry? I am going out with my family because it's an special day, so maybe we have a special lunch and
Okay.
a special lunch for celebrate that day. This day, tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Good. And Wisla, welcome to class. Wisla, how's it going?
thank you. I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing really well. Thanks for asking. Um, and Wisla, I guess what have you been up to today?
It was a very nice day, Saturday day.
Okay.
Then I play a little bit golf.
Played golf.
Uh, I have listened music, read
Okay.
interesting books, and now I'm on the lesson.
Sweet. That sounds good. And Ksenia, welcome back. How's it going, Ksenia?
Fine, thank you.
Nice. Good to hear. Ksenia, do you have any plans for the rest of your evening or night?
Uh, no, because after your lesson, I'll go to bed, to the bed, for sleep.
Okay. Nice. I guess that's a plan, but yeah, nice. And what about tomorrow, Ksenia? I don't think we asked in the last class. What are you gonna do tomorrow?
It's usual Sunday. I'll go to the gym, then to the market, and then I'll rest.
Okay, good. Gym, market, rest. Uh,
Yes.
Dennis, welcome to class. Dennis, how's it going?
Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Okay,
How is
welcome
good?
back.
Thank
Doing really
you.
well, thanks. And so, Dennis, I guess what are you gonna do tomorrow? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, rally race is held tomorrow, so I'm going to watch it. It's like people from around my country come to this place, and I'm going to watch it.
I'm not sure if I understood that.
Rally race, it's like race, rally. I'm not saying it correctly. Basically, it's a race,
There's a
and
race.
yeah, rally.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're gonna go watch the race.
yeah. I'll
Okay,
watch it. Uh,
good. That sounds like it'll be a fun day.
yeah,
And
hope so.
Ahmad. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ahmad, how's it going?
Hi, the teacher. How are you? I am fine.
Good. I'm doing well, thank you. And Ahmad, what have you done today?
Don't. I am sorry. What?
What have you done? What have you done? So what did you do today?
Ah, nothing. I am.
Nothing?
Yes, study.
Okay. What did you
Always.
eat for What did you eat for
All.
lunch, Ahmed?
Eiffel Ange.
What did you eat for
Ah,
lunch?
I ate. Meat.
What kind of meat? Was it chicken or beef?
No, cheap. Sheep.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Good. All right. And I think we are good. Let's get started with today's class. And let's start with Ahmad. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Okay. Today we will talk about children, and childhood. Miller's conditional sta- sta- Statement.
Okay, good. Let's look at children.
Children.
Childhood.
Child.
Childhood.
Childhood.
Hood.
Childhood.
Memories.
Memories. Memories.
Conditional.
Conditional.
And statements.
Statement.
Statements.
Statement.
Yeah, statements. Good. And Yilmaz Jem, welcome to class. How's it going?
Yes.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thanks.
Good.
And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How do you pronounce your name one more time?
Just Jem.
Jem.
Yeah.
Okay, Jem.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, welcome to class. Good to see you again. And let's skip that. Let's look through these words. Ana Carolina, can you read the words?
Yes. Um, Vocabulary. Adolescence. Childish. To grow up. Puberty. Upbringing. Minor. Um, my gosh, what is this stress? Um, hmm. Okay, thank you. Nostalgia, I
Good.
guess.
Yeah, nostalgia. Perfect. Really good job. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Of course. The first one, adolescence.
Adolescence. Any other questions?
Upbringing?
Mm-hmm.
Upbringing?
Any others?
Childish.
Childish. Any others?
And I think minor. Minor is um, a kind of music, but I don't think it's connected with music in this vocabulary.
Yeah, so minor, major chords and keys. Yeah, but not what we're talking about here. Good. Okay, so let's look at adolescence. Ana Carolina, what's an adolescence or what is adolescence?
Sorry, teacher, excuse me.
Okay.
Teacher, are there any difference between to grow out and grow out?
Grow
Is
up.
my question.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Ana Carolina, adolescence?
Adolescence is the phase in your life when you are a teenager. Um, maybe from 12 to 18.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I think adolescence from 12 to 18. Yeah, it sounds like I said about right. Really good. Anna Christina, childish? Do you know what childish means, Anna Christina?
Childish is about, I don't know how to say in English, is when you are a child, maybe. When you are, I don't know how to say.
Okay.
Mm,
So when you're a child, it's kind of something that we'd use to describe something.
Yes.
until
So we could say that show is so childish. What's that mean?
when you are like a baby.
It's a little bit different. Any other ideas about childish?
Can I?
Yeah.
It's for example when your behavior is like a child.
Yeah, so like young or for children or immature.
Mhm.
So that show is childish, those toys are childish. You could say stop being so childish. Which would be like stop being so immature. Um, yeah, good. And Carolina, upbringing? Do you have any ideas about upbringing, Carolina?
No, teacher, I already asked you about that word.
Okay. Does anybody else any ideas about upbringing?
It's a process when your parents rise you up or grow you up.
Yeah, are raising you,
Yes.
raising. Um, yeah, so like the training and care of young children. Can
Okay,
you use it in a sentence, Ksenia?
education.
Mm-hmm.
Upbringing. I think that my parents have good knowledge in upbringing. Can I say this? Good knowledge in upbringing or for upbringing.
About have good knowledge. Maybe we could say about bringing up a child, or they know a lot about bringing up a child. We would use it more in the sense of like my upbringing was good.
Mm-hmm.
My parents really knew how to raise me. So my upbringing, it's like my childhood to
Mm-hmm.
some extent. You could almost use it as a synonym for childhood. Um, and who knows what a minor is? What's a minor?
It's
May I? Okay, go ahead, sorry.
One of you two, either one.
yeah, just go ahead.
You can go ahead. I answer. I answered adolescence.
Okay, so that's an underage person. He didn't come of age.
Yeah, it's an underage person. So below generally
18.
18
Yeah.
years old. Yeah, would be a minor. Good. And the difference between to grow up and grow up. Does anybody know?
May I?
Yeah.
To grow up is the process when you are literally growing up and
Maybe literally getting older. Yeah.
getting older. Yes, and grow up is a is an interjection that you tell someone who who is behaving like a child, you know.
Yes. Good. Really, really well done. Carolina, do you think you could use grow up in a sentence? Or to grow up?
I grew up in Bogota.
Grew up
Yeah,
in
grew up.
Bogota. Yeah, I grew up in Bogota. Awesome. All right, and I think we're good. Does anybody have any last questions on this page before we move on? Okay. Let's go into the zero conditional. Let's have Dennis. Can you read the title? and the directions.
Okay, yeah, I'm here. Is there a conditional when things are genuinely or always true? Shall I go?
And this part too.
Yeah, if, when, unless, plus present form, plus present tense, imperative.
Yeah. And so the first ones, we'll use the present tense, then we'll use the present progressive, then we'll use the present perfect, and the verbs are at the bottom of the page. And so, Ksenia, can you try the first one?
If you is a child? I don't know.
So try one of the verbs at the bottom of the page.
I don't. Okay, I can't see it. When you have a child, go to the amusement park.
Yeah, if you have
Mm-hmm.
a child, go to the amusement park. And Rebecca, what about the next one?
Number 2, when you to the park, take the exit on the highway. When you drive to the park, take the exit on the highway.
So for the second one?
When you are driving, so yeah.
Good.
When you are driving to the park. Yeah.
Perfect. Wisla, what about the next one?
Unless you pay for the tickets, buy the tickets.
Unless you have. So we'd use the present perfect.
Mm-hmm. Unless you have pay for the tickets, buy the tickets.
We need to use the participle of pay.
Paying?
Paid.
Paid.
Yeah. Can you read the whole sentence?
Unless you have paid for the tickets, buy the tickets.
Good. And Jem, if we're going to translate this third sentence, not translate it, but if we start it with if, so if the third sentence started with if, how would it sound?
If you if you have uh, um, to um, to wait
Sorry?
and waited.
Okay. So we'd use the present perfect progressive for the last one.
Um, um, if you have um, if you have uh, how waiting.
Close. We're missing the participle of the verb to be.
Okay.
So present tense is am, past tense is was, participle is been.
Okay. Um, if you have been been waiting for more than an hour in line, complain to manager.
Yeah. So if you've been waiting for more than an hour in line, complain to the manager.
Yes.
Good. Okay. So we've used all different types of the present tense here. And just kind of for illustration, you can use all different types of the present in the zero conditional. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yes, I made this sentence 3, but what does mean this sentence? This sentence, unless you have paid for the tickets, buy the tickets.
Okay. Does anybody think they could say the third sentence if you start with if you, or if you start with if? What would the sentence sound like if it started with if?
If you haven't paid,
Yeah. Continue?
buy the tickets.
Uh-huh. If you haven't paid for the tickets, buy the tickets. Does that make more sense, Wisla?
Yes, of course, I understand, because Google Translator translated unless in strange way.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a little bit different. If you haven't paid for the tickets, unless you've paid for the tickets, buy them. And any other questions here? Okay. And Ahmad, do you think you could make a sentence using the zero conditional?
Make.
Can you make an example sentence in the zero conditional?
Okay. Any present you want?
Yeah, any sentence.
Okay. If you study hard, uh, you you succeed.
Yeah, if you study hard, you succeed. Yeah, that's good. Really good sentence. If you study hard, you succeed. All right. Let's look at this first conditional and let's have Ahmad. Can you read the title?
First conditional to, to talk about events that are likely to happen.
Okay. Let's look at events.
Events.
Close events.
Events.
You're missing the events.
Advance.
All right, close. Keep working on that. And then likely.
Likely.
Good. And then happen.
Happened.
Happen.
Happen.
Good. Anna Carolina, can you read this page?
Okay. Basic example. If we have a birthday party, our son will be pleased. The if clause can be used with different present forms. Example, if I go, I will. If he's feeling better, he will. If she hasn't, teacher. Okay, if she hasn't heard the news, I will tell her. The future clause can contain going to or the future perfect. Will have plus participle. Example, examples. If I buy a cake, I'm going to eat it all. If we don't plan a party, we will have been bad parents.
Good. Really good reading.
Thank you.
Anna Christina, can you give us an example of a sentence in the future conditional?
If my no, if you are a good mom, I will get married to you.
If you're a good mom, I'll get married to you?
Yes.
Okay, nice. That works for sure. If you're a good mom, I'll get married to you. And I think we're good here. Does anybody have any questions about the first conditional? Okay. Maybe Carolina, can you give us another example?
Okay, teacher. If I no, if I go to Italy, I will visit Venice,
Nice.
or I will be happy.
Yeah, both. If I go to Venice, I will visit. If I go to Italy, I'll visit Venice, and I'll be happy. Yeah, you could do either of those. Really well done. All right, and let's skip that. Let's look at the second conditional. And let's have Dennis. Can you read
Yeah.
until bar?
Second conditional talking about impossible situations from if plus past progressive, would, might. Examples. If it were my birthday today, I would throw a party. If I were turning 21, I would go to the bar.
Okay.
That's enough, right?
And Ksenia, can you read the rest of the page?
We often use a subjunctive form where instead of was, but was will work. Note, we often use the second conditional to give advice. Example, if I were you, I would do my chores.
Good. Does anybody have any questions here? All right, let's start with Ksenia. Can you give us an example?
If I won this lottery, I would be the happiest person in the world.
Nice. Really well done. Let's have Rebecca. Can you give us an example using the past progressive?
Well, I'll try. If I were uh, eating this, I would feel sick tomorrow morning.
Teacher,
Yes.
I
have a question, please.
Okay.
You write here, if I were eating. Why you if here down, if I were eating this, yes. Why if I was, why you were?
Because when we're using a conditional, we can use a subjunctive, and the subjunctive would be were. So we
Don't
can use
use
both. You could say if I was eating this, if I were eating this. Were sounds a little bit more educated.
okay.
So yeah, because we're using the conditional, we can use the subjunctive, but we don't have to. So you can say I was.
You can use this were and was.
Exactly.
Okay.
But only in this case, only if you're in the conditional.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. If I were eating that, I think we would say if I ate that. If I ate that, I would feel sick tomorrow morning. That probably sounds a little bit better, Rebecca.
Okay, so give me an example with the past progressive.
If I were eating that, I would be throwing up. Again.
Because in the other one I'm saying tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's just like the time of it. If I were eating that, I would throw up. Or if I were eating that, I would be sick.
If if I were getting drunk, I would have a strong hangover.
Yeah, if I were getting drunk, I mean, in that case, it sounds again probably better to say if I got drunk, I'd have a strong hangover tomorrow.
So it's not clear. It's not too clear for me, past progression.
So the past progressive is more of like a state of being thing. So if I were turning 21, yeah. If I were working,
Maybe.
so generally like state of being. So if we're talking about like age, jobs, situations, like something that you're doing. So if I were working at that company, I would be making lots of money.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So that's probably a
And what
good rule
about
of thumb.
if I worked?
Yeah.
It works as well with past. Both are okay?
Yeah, if I worked at that company, I'd be like making lots of money. Yep, that would work as well.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on. Let's try a couple more of these. Wisla, can you read the title and try an example?
Be creative in the second conditional. Think about some impossible situation and tell about them. Can you make it a little bit bigger, the picture? If I had been wealthy, if I had a lot of money, I would fly to Hawaii.
I would fly to Hawaii. If I had a lot of money, I would fly to Hawaii. Good. All right. And Ahmed, can you try one as well?
Yes. This if I if I am sorry.
So basically, remember this is the form.
Yes, okay. But bust, you want bust?
Bust?
Yes. If I were
Uh-huh.
Child.
Or we're a child?
I am I am smart. No.
So you need a would, a could or a would or a might.
Would.
So if I were a child, I would.
I would. A hard study.
I would study hard.
I would study hard, yes.
Yeah, if I were a child, I would study hard. Can you read that sentence one more time?
Okay. If I were child, I would study hard.
If I were a child.
Child.
Oh, we need the article. Can you read that one more time?
If I were a child,
Good.
I would study hard.
Perfect. Really nice job. All right. Anna Carolina, if we're going to go back into the zero conditional, how would you make a sentence in the zero conditional, Anna Carolina?
The zero conditional. Okay. Um, 1 second. If you don't have a magic lamp and a genie to grant a magic lamp. This picture it's the
Huh?
middle and a genie to grant your wishes. You have to work to to pay your expenses.
Nice. Really good sentence. Awesome. If you don't have a magic lamp and a genie to grant your wishes, you have to work to pay your expenses. So that is a really good sentence with the zero conditional. And Anna Christina, if we're going to do the first conditional, how would you make a sentence?
Um, if you no if if you are a good student, you will get good good results in the college.
Nice. We would remove an article here.
Hmm. This one, you will get good result. Uh, in college.
Yeah. Good. Really good correction. If you're a good student, you'll get good results in college. Okay. And one more, Carolina. Can you do one more example in the second conditional?
In second conditional, if I were Jasmine, I would travel around the world by carpet.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome thing to do. I would totally travel around the world by carpet. I do wonder if it would get boring though. Good. Okay. Really nice job, everybody. Let's skip that. Let's talk about the third conditional. And Ksenia, can you read the title and until college?
Third conditional. In possible conditions in the past, we can change the past form if plus past perfect, would, could, might plus present perfect. Example: if I had worked harder at school, I would have gotten better grades. If we had had kids, we would have had to pay for college.
Really nice job. And Rebecca, can you read the rest of the page?
Yeah. Which one is sometimes? Yeah. The I've clause is implied, not spoken. Example: I would have done it if you had asked me.
Good. Implied.
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 Yeah.
And okay, does anybody have any questions here? All right, Rebecca, can you give us an example?
Yeah. Uh, I I had um, uh, I had finished on time if you wouldn't have distracted me.
All right. You did a good job. You changed the form a little bit. We need to change a couple things. We need to add modal verb. We need to change had to the present.
Yeah, I would have I would I would had
Would have.
yes, I would have finished on time if you wouldn't have distracted me.
Yeah. If you wouldn't have distracted me. If you hadn't distracted me,
Later.
I would
Okay,
have
so the
finished on
first
time.
one, okay. So in this case,
You just, yeah, you switched around the clauses, which is
okay,
fine.
I get it. I wouldn't have finished on time if you. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, can you read the whole sentence one more time?
Yes, I would have finished on time if you hadn't distracted me.
Yeah, and so Anna Carolina asked if we could talk about I could have finished on time if you hadn't distracted me, and I might have finished on time if you hadn't distracted me. So,
Teacher,
yes.
I have example.
Okay, what's your example?
Uh, if I had money, I would buy car.
Okay,
I would.
this is a really great example of the second conditional.
Second, yes.
If we wanted to say it in the third conditional, if I had had money, I would have bought that car yesterday.
Okay, yes.
So it's an impossible situation because it's in the past. But good, really good sentence, good grammar. Okay, so this first one, I would have finished on time if you hadn't distracted me. So this is no distraction, is 100% would have finished. So like there's no doubt that you would have finished. I could have finished on time if you hadn't distracted me. This is no distraction. Maybe like 75% chance that she would have finished. It's like finishing was possible if there had not been a distraction. And I might have finished on time if there was no distraction. There's like a 50% chance that she would have finished. So like finishing is like a little bit less possible, but like maybe have finished. Hopefully that makes sense. And does anybody else have any other questions on this page? Okay. And let's try, I don't remember where we were. I think Rebecca made the sentence. Wisla, can you make us another example sentence?
Me.
In third conditional,
Yeah, in the third conditional.
if I had sent this letter, you could know more about it.
Okay, if I had sent this letter, you could know more about it. Yeah. I think we would want to use one of the other two. You could know
Might.
more about it.
Might,
Yeah,
maybe.
you might know more about it. Would sound better. Like there's potential that you'd know more about it
Yeah.
if I had sent this letter. Yeah. Yeah, could is a little bit too dubious there. Grammatically, it works. It just sounds really strange. I don't know how to say it other than that. All right, but really nicely done. And if we don't have any other questions on that, let's try a dialogue. Adela, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hello, do you hear me? Because I'm in a tablet. Different.
The sound is horrible.
I think.
Maybe if you take the microphone a little bit further from your mouth. Now it's too quiet.
No problem.
But
Don't.
yeah, sorry, Adela, I can't really hear you. All right, Ahmad, can you read the role of the husband? And Anna Carolina, can you read the role of the wife?
Yes, okay. Uh, Husband, well, that was a terrible part.
I know. What to do have changed.
Man, I think I would have paid for a profes- profession Cohen. I would not have heard our creepy neighbor.
That would have been a good idea.
What would you have changed?
Well, I regret buying that disgusting cake. If I had time, I would have made the cake instead of buying it.
Well, if we do this again, we will do it better.
We certainly will.
Good. Okay. And let's look at terrible
Terrible.
and party.
Party. Party.
Yeah, party.
Party.
Good. And Anna Carolina, can you repeat changed?
Yes, Joshua, that's the thing. I know the rules, but my tongue doesn't obey me. Most of Latin American people, you know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, change.
Changed.
Oh my gosh, change it.
You're saying change it? Changed.
Yes, I told you.
That's okay.
The E is silence,
Mm-hmm.
but I can uh, change it.
Good. Changed.
Changed.
Good.
Thank
Yeah. And Ahmed, can you repeat professional
Professional,
and clown?
Clown. Clown.
Yeah, clown.
Clown.
Maybe neighbor. Neighbor.
Neighbor.
Good. And other than that, I think we did a good job. Does anybody have any questions here? All right. And Carolina, can you ask Anna Cristina the first question?
Okay, Ana Cristina, what could the husband do differently if you could have changed the party?
Um, if my husband, if my husband,
We're talking about the role play.
uh-huh,
So what would the husband do differently?
uh-huh,
Anita loca.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
So what would he have done differently?
If he could change the party, uh, he would uh, buy the best cake and no, sorry, a better clown, a best
Yeah.
clown. If he could change the party, he could he could call the best clown.
Would have called a better clown.
A better clown.
If he could change the party. If he could have changed the party. If he could change the party. Yeah, I guess we could go either way there. If he could change the party, he would have called a better clown. And she would have bought a better cake. So yeah, really good job. Nice job with both the questions. Anna Cristina, can you ask Carolina the next question?
Carolina, if you were planning a party for someone, what would you prepare?
Mm, First, I would like to prepare some kind of chocolate dessert, and for principal meat, they could prepare maybe salmon with potatoes and salad, and for and I could like to buy wine and beers for men and no more
Or
for men
article?
for I mean the men's.
The men.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I would love some sort of chocolate dessert right now. But we do have another class starting up right now. Thank you guys for coming in. It was really good to see you all again. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Thank